it's Halloween Heartthrob, and today we'll be making a witch hat, some wands, and a broomstick. The things you'll need are some construction paper, paint, hot glue, a dowel rod, toothpicks, and a doll of your choosing. Starting off with the witch hat, you want to measure around your doll's head. Once you've got the measurement, you want to take your measuring tape and turn it into a circle and place it on your construction paper and trace around it. This will be the hole for where your doll's head goes through. Next, make a big circle around the smaller circle. This will be the brim of your hat. Don't worry if it's too big. You can always cut less, but you can't add more without starting this whole process over again. Once you're happy with the shape, go ahead and cut out the bigger circle and then poke your scissors through the middle very carefully to cut out the middle circle. Before you continue, try it on your doll's head. This is the part where you can take and open up the circle if you need to and trim down the brim of the hat. As you can see, I needed to trim the hat down a lot. Once you're finished with the brim of the hat, you can start making a cone shape out of some more scrap construction paper. This will be the top of the hat. Once you've got your cone shape, go ahead and glue it in place. Once the hat was dry, I bent and twisted the top of the hat to give it a little bit of texture. That way it didn't look so perfectly smooth and it looked like she had actually worn the hat for a while. You don't have to do this if you like your hat to be perfect. Now moving on to her broomstick, you'll need some yellow construction paper. I just kind of eyeballed this step and drew a line in the lower half of the paper all the way across and cut it out. And once I've done that, I just started to cut little slits randomly at the bottom of the construction paper, not going all the way up to the top, so it gives it a nice little fringe. Once I'm done cutting all the fringe out, I wrap it around the bottom of my dowel rod. Once I get a good thickness of my fringe, I cut off the excess paper and start to glue the fringe down onto the dowel rod. Once the glue is dry, I started painting the handle of my broomstick. I just kind of painted it a mixture of a gold and brown color. I also decided to paint a little bit of the bottom of the broom just to give it an aged look. If you're going to do this, I'd suggest using a little bit of water to water down the paint because I think my brush strokes were just a little bit too harsh. As an added detail to the broom, I decided to wrap a little piece of ribbon on top of the fringe. And now for the wands, you'll need to take out a couple of toothpicks and cut off the ends of one and cut off one end of another. Taking your toothpick, you'll want to place some hot glue in any style or pattern that you want on the toothpick. I decided to just wrap the hot glue around this one. On this next one, I just decided to cover the bottom of it to make a handle. On this one, I just decided to make little hot glue circles around the wand. And now it's time to paint them. You can color the wands whatever color you'd like. I chose to do some gold, green, black and white, and some dark brown. Once all your craft projects are dry, you have some super awesome witchy accessories for your doll. You can change these up to be a little bit more Harry Potter inspired or your favorite Salem witch.